You are a phenomenal brand. You do not see yourself as a premium brand because you invest in things trivial. You never invest in you in order to become the best brand of who you are. You are your brand. You are phenomenal. You are premium. You are exceptional. You're defined by your thoughts and your actions. You are defined by your sense of self and your sense of self-confidence. You are defined by your ability to apply yourself. You are a premium brand. You're exceptional people, a phenomenal brand who have been socialized to think average. You are not living until you are prepared to die for something you believe in. What do you believe in strong enough to commit your life to? Do you believe in yourself? Do you see yourself as the greatest asset the world has ever known? Do you see yourself as the greatest asset the world will ever know? What I will do now on today's podcast is to give you 5 steps and 5 techniques that will help you to recognize that you are a premium brand. It is time that you stop allowing lies, doubts, and fear to determine your destiny. It is time for you to take your life into your hands and to mold it and shape it and move it in a direction of upward mobility. Why are you limiting yourself? Why? We have a God that is abundance, and we believe that we come from that God who's nothing but abundance, but you still think in the limitation. Today is the day that I want you to shift your foundation. I want you to shift your sense of self and move to that point where you recognize that you are nothing but phenomenal. The 5 steps I'm going to give you today is, 1 is you need to develop a sense of entitlement. You need to develop a sense of entitlement. Step 2, you need to connect with your deeper sense of self, your DSS. The 3rd one, you need to fall in love with who you are. You need to invest in you daily. Step 4, you need to connect with and add value to people's lives all around you. And step 5 is never stop investing and leveraging you. Now for the rest of this podcast, we will talk about these 5 steps. We will talk about these 5 steps because for me it's not only about you internalizing this information, because for you to internalize this information and not apply it to your life, it is futile. And this is one of the reasons why we started the institution that we call Success Accelerator Club. And what we do at Success Accelerator Club, we roll out a number of Success Accelerator masterclasses. You see, I have a tremendous passion for business. I have a tremendous passion to connecting with people who want to become the best brand of themselves. And it is my dream, it's my desire, it's my commitment, my life commitment to give service to you, and that's to help you to become exceptional entrepreneurs. For you to become exceptional people who truly understand yourself and who are committed to living that purpose-driven life where you can add value to people all around you. You see, but I recognize that before I can help you to become an exceptional entrepreneur, an entrepreneur who can connect with people and systems all around the world, it is important for you to connect with who you are first of all. And this is one of the reasons why the programs I'm bringing to you, they are largely designed to help you to get a better sense of self. And when you understand that true sense of self and you apply yourself in life, based on that understanding of that true sense of self, is where that shift starts to take place in your life. Nothing happens before then. In my last book, I've just written Self-Application Best Practices, and I'm about to write Billionaire Codes. It is telling you that people function better in every area of their lives when they understand their purpose, their passion, and their gifts. What steps are you taking to ensure that you understand your purpose and you can live a purpose-driven life? What steps are you taking to ensure that you know your passion and you live in complete alignment with your passion? What steps are you taking to ensure that you understand your gifts and you're allowing your gifts to connect with people all around you? You're using your gift to touch and transform lives of the people all around you. This is the objective of this program, because I'm going to re-emphasize this. People function better in every area of their lives when they understand who they are, when they understand their purpose, their passion, and their gifts, and they're placed in an environment where they can function in complete alignment with who they are. Now let's talk a little bit today about the 5 steps. It is important that you develop a sense of entitlement. Many people today believe that they don't have any entitlement. In my last podcast, I referred to the fact that the earth is abundance, and the earth expects to produce abundance. That is one of the entitlements of the earth. And there's nothing about the earth that represents limitation. The earth is pure abundance. The earth is pure entitlement. The air that you breathe is abundance. It's entitlement. What is your entitlement? What is your sense of entitlement? We have learned that so as a man thinketh, so is he. Are you thinking in limitation, and this is the embodiment of your sense of entitlement? Or are you thinking in abundance, and that now becomes your sense of entitlement? Well, if you have been thinking in limitation, today is the day that I want you to make a shift. Today is the day that I want you to cross over into seeing the abundant you. And in seeing the abundant you is for you to recognize that you are entitled to an abundant quality of life. We were made by a God of limitation. We were made by a God of abundance. And He made you that way because you're entitled to great things. But so as a man thinketh, so is he. If you never recognize that you're entitled to abundance, if you never recognize that you were born and you were made abundantly so, you will be dwelling for the rest of your life in limitation. So as a man thinketh, so is he. So it's important that you sit and you ask yourself, truly, who are you? And it's important that you recognize that you are a unique creation by God. It's important that you recognize that you are also a co-creator. It's important that you recognize that you must have a sense of entitlement. It's a part of your DNA. But if you reject this thought, if you reject yourself, you'll be setting yourself up for failure for the rest of your lives. Step 2, I want to talk about connecting with you. And when I talk about connecting with you, I'm talking about connecting with your DSS, your deepest sense of self. Who are you? You have purpose. But do you have a clear sense of understanding as to what your purpose in life is? You have passion. Do you have a clear sense of understanding of what your passion represents? You have gifts. Do you have a clear sense of understanding of your gifts? You know, you haven't started living until you have something in life that you're truly passionate about and you're willing to die for it. Are you willing to die for you, for your true sense of self, for the things that you believe in? What is your passion? What is your purpose? What is your gifts? In my book, I clearly established that your purpose in life is to serve. And every day of your life, you have to make a commitment to serve and serve abundantly. It's important for you to understand that you should clearly understand which area of life you're truly called to serve in. Because when you hear that you have been called to serve, many of you set out to serve in anyway, anywhere. But there's something that we call alignment in service. And when you find that alignment in service is when you truly connect with your purpose and your true calling in life. And when you can give service in complete alignment with your true calling in this world, great things unfold in your life. At Success Accelerator Club and the Success Accelerator Master classes that we are rolling out, at the introduction of these programs, they're all designed to connect you with who you are. Again, people function better in every area of their lives when they understand who they are, when they understand their purpose, their passion, and their gifts. What is your purpose? Are you living and leading a purpose-driven life? In our program, we help you to understand what is your passion. You know, many persons today, they are not living a passion-filled life. They are just living. They are just coexisting. You want to bring yourself to that point where every day of your life you can take action that is truly passion-filled. You want to know that when you wake up, you are living your dream. You are living your life. You are leaving your legacy, a legacy that can touch and transform the lives of people all around you. It's your passion. You have to commit to you. It is time that you stop committing to things trivial and find you. Commit to you. Become the true embodiment of who you are. Live your passion. You are phenomenal. I want you to connect with your gifts. Each and every one of you, you have been born exceptional people, but you have been told lies. So you are all succumbed to living average lives. None of you are average people. You are exceptional people. You are phenomenal people. But you can only know these things when you truly connect with your gifts. When you truly understand your purpose, your passion, and your gifts. And again, when you come into Success Accelerator Club and you become a part of the Success Accelerator Master classes, we give you this information that will truly touch, and transform your life. Step 4 that I want to talk about is you and your ability to fall in love with who you are. You need to invest in yourself daily. You know, many of you who are walking around today, you have a negative sense of self. You've been through stuff, you've come through stuff, and you've allowed those experiences to define who you are. I want to say this to you. Never allow your experiences to define who you are. You are better than that. Never become the negative experiences. Never become the product of your negative experiences. Today is the day that I want you to fall in love with who you are. Because who you are is nothing but phenomenal. You are a premium brand. You are an exceptional person. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter where you're at. You can open a chapter right here and right now that says that I want great things to happen in my life, and the only thing that is holding you back is you. You have to fall in love with you again. You are the greatest asset the world has ever known, and you are the greatest asset the world will ever know. And it's time that you know this. It is time that you commit to become the best brand of who you are. It is time that you fall in love with you again and again and again. It's time. It's time for you to fall in love with you. It's time for you to invest in you. You are not defined by people's perception of you. You're defined by God's perception of who you are. And He don't have a negative perception of you. He made you in abundance. And He wants you to shine in abundance. But you can only come to this point when you start to fall in love with who you are once again. If you never did it, I want you to try it today, starting right now, because you are unique, you're special, you're phenomenal, you're abundant, you're exceptional. You have the gift of Christ within you. Use it. Fall in love with you. Step 4, I want you to use your wealth. I want you to use your knowledge. I want you to use your passion, your gifts, your purpose. And I want you to commit every single day of your life to add value to people's life all around you. The only way you can feel as though you're living a purpose-driven life, living and leading a life with purpose, is when you leverage your skill set, when you leverage your substance to add value in this world. Instead of pulling someone down, I want you to make a commitment to push someone up. Because when you push someone up, you're looking up. When you pull someone down, you're pulling your energy downwards. Break the shackles of destruction. Remove the shackles of pulling people down. This is the day that I want you to shift your understanding. I want you to shift your sense of awareness. And I want you now to commit to elevating people to the next level, the next stage of development in their lives. And when you make this commitment to elevate and push people up, you're changing the whole dynamics of how you think. And you're setting the stage up for you to have upward mobility in every area of your life. Connect with people. Commit to add value to people's life, and value will be added to your life. Shift your sense of awareness. You are phenomenal. Stop settling for the average. You are beyond average. Your abundance. You're phenomenal. You're unique. Embrace who you are. You are a premium brand. The last step I'm going to talk about today is never stop investing in you, and never stop leveraging who you are. What I'm saying to you today is that you have so much potential, and the reality is that you will never ever be able to reach that point of self-actualization, because the substance in you is so great that you will never ever be able to tap into it. You are so blessed. God has deposited so much of talent and gifts into your life that you just cannot tap into all the greatness that He has placed inside of you. But the only way you can connect with the true sense of self, your true sense of self, is by committing time to understanding who you are. Is by committing time to invest into discover, rediscover who you are. And as you start to become comfortable now with who you are and fully aware of who you are, you have to consistently leverage the best brand of who you are to connect with people all around you, all around the world. You got the potential for greatness. So in becoming the best brand of who you are, bringing yourself to that point to attain self-mastery, bringing yourself to that point to master your brand, to master who you are, I want you to commit to these 5 steps, and I have no doubt that great things will unfold in your life. I want to say again, it has been such a pleasure being with you today. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm the author of the books Self-Application Best Practices and Cracking Billionaire Codes. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm a business development consultant by profession. I really enjoy being with you, and as I said, this is on the tip of the iceberg. The information I'm giving to you is information that are designed to transform how you think. Because if you're a person who is thinking in limitation, the work that I want to do in your life, I will not be able to do it. I want to bring you to that point where you can become the next generation of global thinkers, the next generation of global actors, and the next generation of transformational leaders. But you can never become these things if you're thinking in limitation. So the objective of this program is to bring you to that point to open your sense of self, to awaken your sense of awareness. And as you start to become awakened and enlightened of who you are, and you are now taking steps to truly embrace who you are, then and only then I can truly impart the kind of knowledge that I want to impart in you and give you the kind of support that you need to become the best brand of who you are. You see, this initiative is not just a talk shop. We will be talking, and we will be talking a lot, but we will be acting, and we'll be doing more acting than talking. Because in the Success Accelerator Masterclasses, in the Success Accelerator Club, which is powered by Global Branding and Marketing, we will teach you, we will mentor you, we'll literally hold your hands and take you to the next stage of development in your life. Why? Because we're not functioning simply based on the fact to increase our disposable income. We are functioning based on purpose in life. We are functioning based on our passion in life. We are functioning to fulfill a gift in our lives. And if we don't do this, believe me, we just feel as though we're not alive. So we are passion filled in terms of what we're doing. And we just want to also fill you up with some of the passion that we feel. So ladies and gentlemen, it has been such a pleasure being with you. And I trust that you enjoyed the second podcast in this series. The first podcast that we looked at in this series was self-mastery. Today's podcast, we now look at brand mastery. And you are a brand. You're a premium brand. You're phenomenal. You're exceptional. And it's time that you start believing in yourself. When you start to believe in yourself, we want to be here for you. So feel free to call the numbers on the screen, email us, and I do want to encourage you to subscribe to this podcast. And I want to encourage you also to share it with as much people as possible. Because we need as much people as possible in the world to be touched by this information, to be transformed by this information, to become the best brand of themselves. You're exceptional people. Stop living and leading average lives. Stop listening to lies. Stop having doubts. Stop allowing fear to define who you are. You are a phenomenal people. Believe in yourself.